All right, y'all. Hey, it's Chris Mosier coming to you from my front porch this morning. We're joined by Laura Wood, who is the Executive Director of Kids in a New Groove. Hi, Laura.
Hi, Chris. It's so good to see you this morning.
It's been a little while. So I have had the great pleasure of serving as kind of the MC Master of Ceremonies for a bunch of the live stuff that Kids in a New Groove has been doing over the last little over a year now. And when all of this started, Laura, one of the first things I thought of was the kids that you guys serve. And, you know, what you guys do is very much an in-person, or always has been very much an in-person sort of thing. And so that was one of the first things I thought of was how will Kids in a New Groove adapt to this new situation?
hmm Yeah, and that similar to what you said, that was one of my main concerns is, not only are teachers going to their homes every single week to make sure that the kids are doing well and progressing in their music, they're also checking in on them and mentoring them, making sure they're safe. And when things like this happen, there's no one that can go to these kids' homes and ensure their safety and ensure that they are doing well. And so we wanted to immediately put something into place to take care of our kids and ensure that they can still experience music and experience that mentor and have another set of eyes on them, and making sure that they're safe. And
Right.
so we pretty quickly enabled virtual lessons. We currently work with about 130 teachers. And so luckily we have a lot of experience in those 130 teachers, and they were able to help us within a week pivot to virtual lessons. And, the good thing about it is a lot of our students, because school was also canceled, the independent school districts have given them laptops or helped to ensure that they have resources available, which a lot of kids in foster care didn't have before. And so we were able to do the in-person lessons, and we're working on doing a virtual dance party and all sorts of different ways to engage our kids and just have fun and bring them the joy of music alongside this.
Very, very good. For those of you who may be watching this far and are not exactly sure what it is Kids in a New Groove does, they are an organization that pairs up volunteer musicians and music instructors to become mentors to kids in the Texas foster care system, which is well known for having all sorts of problems and pitfalls. And so it's very much it's a Herculean effort right in the right place and always has been. One thing that I've always the stat that I always go back to is this huge graduation rate that you guys enjoy, Laura, which I believe over the last 4 years, 100%, or correct me on that statistic?
5 years now.
5 years, wow. So that is something else. This whole situation throws another challenge at Kids in a New Groove, as it does the entire education system and the entire foster care system as well. So you guys actually came into some new funding just this week. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, we are so excited. Yesterday, it was officially announced that we're an Impact Austin grant honoree this year. And so Impact Austin, they granted us $25,000 to help us with our retention and recruitment of students and being able to ensure that they have laptops and all the equipment that they need to continue our lessons and continue it virtually.
That's fantastic. Very, very cool. So what's cooking now? What's on the, I'm sure we're, as you guys are, as many of us are, just about all of us are, it seems, everyone is kind of in a mode of not only reinventing for the current situation, but also trying to see kind of forward through the fog as to what the new normal will eventually become. What's Kids in a New Groove got cooking along a planning sort of angle?
Yeah, well, like I said, we're working on ensuring that our kids have the virtual lessons and are able to continue that through the summer and through the fall if needed, going along with whatever the state and local recommendations are. But this month, May, is actually National Foster Care Awareness Month.
Right.
And, you know, typically we work in with local businesses, such as Street Music is always a huge partner of ours and still continues to be. But this year we had to pivot our fundraising, as a lot of nonprofits have, and we've created virtual fundraisers, and we're celebrating it and calling it Foster the Music, and working on planning a bunch of different events this month, really to celebrate our mission. And, you know, so many people, especially the city of Austin, really resonate with how important and how crucial music is to our daily lives. You know, we've seen so many virtual concerts over the past few months, and really making sure that we're able to bring music into not only our lives, but also continuing it for these kids. And that's the whole point of our Foster the Music Month this May, is making sure that that joy and that, you know, that consistency and just that creative outlet that kids need so crucially, but also, you know, when there's times of trauma and this uncertainty, you know, this is when they need it more than ever. And so we're raising funds and raising donations and just general awareness of our mission this month, of what we're doing and how we're really changing the lives of these kids and giving them a platform really to change their life for forever.
That's great. I'm so proud to see that you guys are soldiering forward, and that new funding is, you know, of course, wonderful as well. So, you know, of course, we will stay on top of what you guys are doing and let everybody know. And just such a great cause, and one that I've been super proud to be involved with, and look forward to, you know, whatever happens coming up in the near term future. You know, I think we will eventually get to brighter days and being able to get back together and do some things. And but for now, you guys are doing a fabulous job. So congrats.
Thank you. And it's been exciting, you know, it's scary and can be really scary, but this has allowed for a lot of time of creativity on our end as well, and really looking at our program as a whole and how we can support the community as well, and all come together with, you know, the ultimate purpose of taking care of the kids and taking care of each other.
Very, very good. It's Laura Wood of Kids in a New Groove, kidsinanewgroove.org. Am I nailing that properly?
That's correct. Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Hit that website, and of course, keep tuned on this space for anything and everything that the King folks are putting together for the kiddos. And so thank you, Laura. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Chris.